For those of you that always say I don't do enough American-made knives, this is 100% USA-made, veteran-made, and it's not going to break the bank, and they're custom-made to order. This is the T-Kel Night Stalker. You saw it there on the table. This thing's amazing. I love it. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So, like I said in the intro, this is probably the best small fixed blade self-defense everyday carry knife. I mean, just general use, but self-defense capable knives on the market. And I mean, at the price, you're not going to find anything better. This is the T-Kel Night Stalker. This thing is amazing. This is done in 80 CRV2 steel with titanium nitride color coating and micarta scales. I'm going to put up a spec sheet here, and then we're going to get into talking about this knife. So just for a size reference, before we jump into it, I wanted to throw up this Benchmade 940 so you can see this is not a real big fixed blade knife. So you've got a very, very good size knife that is really comfortable in hand. And it's not just for self-defense. It does day-to-day tasks incredibly well. I've never had a knife come in 80 CR, and I'm very, very impressed at how this edge is on this. It is incredibly sharp, nightmare sharp. And I did not resharpen this. It did have a little bit of rust on it like it does on the Swedge. And I just touched it up on a fine ceramic, and it is devastatingly sharp and super comfortable in hand. So you've got these micarta grips and scales on this with a lot of finger holds, and the ring that gives you perfect purchase. There's a skull cracker, almost like a window breaker on the back here. And Tim said that they've changed some things about this knife. I have an older version. Said he's changed some things about this knife that make it even better. It does have a sharpened swedge. So this swedge is sharp. It's not as sharp as the front, but it is definitely sharp. But what that gives you is not just the ability for a back cut, but it gives you one of the most piercing tips you're going to get on a knife, because that material has been removed all the way up to and touching. These things are done incredibly well. So now, like I said, that's a titanium nitride coating on the outside that not only protects the steel from rust, but also protects it from scratching and marring, because it is well harder, way harder than the actual knife itself. So if you were to scratch this, the only way you could scratch that finish is if you cut the underlying steel. And then you've got micarta, which has been done just about perfect. It's left nice and coarse. It's not been polished, and you get super good grip on this. The handhold on this is just amazing, and it's done really well to where you can cut with this functionally. There's a lot of self-defense knives on the market and like tactical knives that really don't. They're like a one-trick pony. They don't do anything really well except like punch holes in car hoods and things like that. This is the exception to that. It is beautifully sharp, but still robust, comfortable in hand, but also secure in hand to where you don't have to worry about losing the knife if you needed to use it for self-defense. Tim has been awesome about answering any questions I had about their knives, and you're just not going to be able to go wrong with this company. Now, that being said, before that, I wanted to mention it. The sheath on this, a great sheath. Now, he said that he's done his sheaths different now. This is a two-piece sheath that he has like ultrasonically welded and done, and the sheath on it's great in my opinion, but he says they're even better now. But it's also got all these tie down points, so if you wanted to put it on on your gear and carry it as molly gear or something like that. But it also has this horizontal scout carry clip that you can carry. And the other thing too is this will easily fit, and I've done it. I have an ulti clip, so I've carried this vertically in my pocket, and it carries really comfortably that way as well. So you just put the ulti clip on this side, stick it down in your pocket, acts like a pocket clip, and it sits nice and clean and comfortable. This is an amazing knife, and like I said, veteran owned and operated. So there are a couple of things that I don't like about it, and they're just small little things. So we're going to talk about that after you hear from Coffee Break Coffee. No one likes to watch ads in the middle of a video. I don't like putting them in, but I do know that I got to support what I do here. So I partnered with companies that I know I can trust. And today's sponsor is Coffee Brand Coffee. They're delivering quality coffee, freshly roasted on demand, ground to order and delivered to your door, and they're not doing anything political, so you don't have to worry about a company that you're supporting that is supporting causes that you might not agree with, because they don't support any causes. They just simply take the money and put it back into making a better product. So I would appreciate if you both support their new small business and my channel by checking out Coffee Brand Coffee and looking at their offerings. Use the link below and my coupon code Crazy Sharp on their website. It's Crazy Sharp, all one word, capital C, capital S. Let's get back to this. All right. When I say small things, I mean the smallest of small. One, this is attractive and it looks cool and I like it. It's almost like file work. It's here and here. But as far as like traction wise, that jimping gets you nowhere. And I do know that a lot of these newer models are fully sharpened on the spine, and that jimping there would be very important, knowing how sharp this and this are, to prevent you from splitting your thumb open when you slide up and over. So actual jimping there. And then the only other little thing, I don't necessarily want this, this glass breaker on the back of the ring. I would probably, if this was my knife, I would probably just grind that right off and just make it smoother, because that actually does dig into your side if you wear this vertically in your pocket, which is my preferred way of carrying one of these fixed blades as opposed to horizontal. I do like scout carry, but I would much prefer to have it vertical in my pocket so it's not like on my belt. This absolutely carries beautifully on the belt, but just my personal preference. So that's it, guys. Let's turn this around, do some final thoughts, and send you out about your day. I personally think that this is probably the best small self-defense fixed blade you're going to find, period. This thing's amazing, stupid sharp. Tim is an awesome, awesome dude to talk to. And these knives are amazing. And you're getting some of the best knives, American-made knives, starting at $200. Are you kidding me? Other companies should be ashamed of themselves for what they're charging for an American-made product when there is a veteran doing it by himself, providing that at a price. Shame on you, other American knife makers, for the prices you're charging. Guys, that's it on this one. I can't go any further. I'm gonna piss too many people off. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down, but tell me why I can't change the content if you don't tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, there's a bunch of ways financially to do it. I mentioned Coffee Brand Coffee. Guarantee I did, or as you saw the sticker, providing fresh roast coffee on demand to your door, and supporting my channel with no politics, no pandering, and they won't support things you don't agree with. Another company that uses the same coupon code is Tempered Trail. Tempered Trail is providing you the best possible shoelaces you can get for the money, guaranteed, hands down. I know the guy that runs the company. He's a great, great dude. Both of those companies share a coupon code of Crazy Sharp, all one word, capital C, capital S. Crazy Sharp saves you 5% at checkout, and it supports the channel. I have an Amazon store down below where you can purchase items. Use that link for that store as a pinned link on your browser for Amazon. Anything you purchase directly supports the channel. It doesn't cost you anything at checkout. And I have some ideas list there as well, but it works just like regular Amazon. It's just my store. And you can also join my membership, which is tier-based. All the members get access to my Gilded server, which is a community around the world that you can only access on my Gilded server as a paying member. Baseline and premium tier members are automatically entered to giveaways that I do on the Gilded server, which I have not done for a while. I apologize. I've been remiss in my duties. And the premium guys have access to a sharpening tutorial series here on YouTube behind the paywall. Guys, that's it on this one. Go check out Tim's company. It's amazing. I'll put a link to the store down below for his store. Awesome, awesome guy, awesome products, amazing knives. I love y'all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I will see you in the next video.